Hey, Pat, happy No Makeup Day.
Happy National No Makeup Day to you too.
I know we've been doing this all month, so thank you so much for being with me. You and I, and we invited our consultants, and some of them have enjoyed watching us and participating a little on their own. But Saturday was April 26th, which was National No Makeup Day. Today we are doing some virtual just to close out the month of April. So we had a lot of fun this month, didn't we?
Oh, I did. I had a ball doing it. I
All
had
right.
a
So
ball doing it.
last year was the first year we had ever heard of it. And so I did it last month, and so on April 26th, you wear no makeup that day. And so this year I challenged everybody, and you came along with me for the ride, and thank you so much. So you did some fun things. So tell everybody a little bit about what you did, and you said I remembered. So it's so behind the scenes, ladies. Pat said, "Adina, what are we doing tonight?" I said, "It's going to be kind of like a round table discussion." All right, what are we going to discuss? I said, "I'm not going to tell you." So here we go, impromptu. So tell us a little bit about what you did and what you enjoyed, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some other stuff. So what did
Okay.
you do, and how did you enjoy everything?
Okay. Well, in my group, what I did was pretty much every morning and every night I did a video of me actually doing my face
Mm-hmm.
and showing them the products and showing them what were some of my favorite products. I also did products that a couple of skincare sets that I normally don't use and just explained how they can mix and match because we can customize everything for
Exactly.
them, that it doesn't have to be necessarily one set. I had a lot of fun doing it. I had several comments and views, and people seemed to enjoy it. Um, I did it in my bathroom actually. So I
Right.
didn't do it in front of the computer. I actually went in my bathroom with my phone,
Yep.
and actually that was a lot of fun. It was actually because I was just naturally doing what I was doing. So it didn't seem like that I was actually making a video. It
Yes.
was very natural. And I've had several clients that said, it made me think a little bit more about doing my face in the morning or doing my face at night.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted several things in my Facebook group and one of my key phrases was consistency equals healthy skin.
That's very
And I
good.
put that on a lot of my posts. So for some reason, if I didn't do a video that night, I just made a post, did you love your skin tonight? Or, things like that. And I think I had a lot of fun.
I did too.
I had a whole lot of fun. And then, of course, on National No Makeup Day, I actually went no makeup, which that's the way I am tonight, no makeup.
Mhm.
And so, I took the picture and I posted it and I made a video, and I felt really good. I
Now,
felt really good. I feel like that I may have helped some people think about it anyway.
well, you don't think about it. One of the things that we've done this past month is gone through. Mary Kay has learning education modules for us to learn about skin and our skin concerns and how this is, as my mother said back in the day, this is a real business, Adina. And so it was so much fun to review a lot of the modules, and we learned that you have extrinsic factors and you have intrinsic. And intrinsic is what you already have that you're going to, it may be that you have hereditary bags, or you may have other issues that you, and then one of the things you're going to find out is that the extrinsic factors is what really makes a humongous difference in your skin.
Didn't they say it's like 20% natural aging and 80% environmental stresses and what you were talking about? That's amazing to me.
And Janice, we're so glad that you are with us, Janice. And Janice, I am going to have you help us with the chat. Okay. And so I am going to make you, I'm going to put you in the back office. So you just type some different things and about what we say. All right. We're going to bring her back in just a minute. Okay. So I love the fact that you talked about 20% is intrinsic, 80% is extrinsic, which means, for example, when you go to the beach and you're going to get sun on your face and on your body, you need to use sun protection. And that is such a huge, huge concern now. Is environmental.
And I made that when I was doing my videos. I specifically talked about SPF in every one of my videos.
Yes. And the fun thing now, and what we're finding out is you can even buy clothing that is ultraviolet protection, which I love, that I'm starting to wear down here in the low country, especially when I go to the beach, to help protect my body, even with my clothing. So that's just another layer of protection.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I had a lot of fun. You and I did our videos differently, but I did accept your challenge, and I did a lot of lives, and people were so kind about how I did and what they said. And I did have some questions that people asked through the month. And so I thought, and then the last day, as my husband is so kind, he has encouraged me because I walk. Okay, I'm the most unathletic person out there, but I can walk. I can walk and chew gum, but I don't chew gum. So I did a 5K on Saturday morning. And so I looked super cute in my little shirt and my hat, and that Shane gave me for Christmas because I'm a fire mom. And I had my SPF on, and it was a wonderful, and that's what I did. And that's what I did on National No Makeup Day. And so Janice Reed says she has some of those ultraviolet protection shirts, and she loves them too. So yes, those are great. So we had a couple of questions. So one of the questions, and you kind of sprinkled it a little bit, and that was, can you mix and match your skincare? Can you take the Time Wise moisturizer, the antioxidant moisturizer, and use it with the Mary Kay skincare line? The answer is yes.
Yes.
If you want to use the Freshen from the Mary Kay skincare line, you can incorporate that into the Miracle Set. We have the different mask, and so it's very interchangeable. That's why Mary Kay has tried to make it where we have skincare for every age, skincare for every specific skincare need. So like if Clear Proof is blemish prone, the Mary Kay skincare line is a very, no anti-aging, but a really good, simple solutions for people. It goes back to the classic basic type where your cleanser, toner, mask, and moisturizer. We have the Time Wise Repair that you and I love, that works for people who are wanting to really work on their skin. And we have the MK Men. So I think we did, yeah. And I've had a lot of people, I've never shown my without any makeup on. This month I did it more this month than I've ever done it in the past.
Yes, you did.
And so I'm not used to that. I love eyeshadow. Y'all know that. I had to put
Mhm.
a little lip gloss on tonight. But I am learning that people like to see glamour tips, but they also like to see, okay, she does look kind of normal without any,
Of
you know.
course, of
And I had a
course.
lot of people were so complimentary on saying that how pretty my skin is. And
Mhm.
I mean, you and I are mature. You're a
Yes.
little more mature than I
Yes,
am.
I am.
And so, but it has, I can, I think, to be honest, I don't, my skin looks really good. It's even skin tone. I'm really concerned about my this area, but
Well,
I'm working.
that's something that I stress too on my video, and I'm very happy with how, because I know a lot of other women my age that their neck is hanging down
Well, mine is I have an
very
uneven
low,
line. I have
and
a line. I have a red line, and I don't know what causes that, but
well, you know,
it is
but
what it is. So, all
yeah.
right.
uh,
So
So,
you did some fun things. Was there any new product that you incorporated into um, this month?
um, what did I do? I think one thing I used a little bit more than I normally really don't use was the Indulge Eye
Okay.
gel,
Yes.
and did some tips on that. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna show this and do this, but I usually don't mix. But and to be honest with you, I think that I used for myself, I got a little bit better in using my mask,
Okay.
so because sometimes, and I even did the charcoal mask on my live.
Well, look at
So
you.
and actually I hadn't done that in a while, to be honest with you. And I thought, oh, well, this is kind of nice. So,
Yes.
sometimes you kind of push things aside because you're in a hurry. You're taking care of your skin, but some of the little extra things you don't do.
Yes.
And I think I did more extra things this month for myself. So it
Very
helped
good.
me too. It really did. It helped me too. So,
Well, I know that I really enjoy using the microdermabrasion, so I use that twice a week. I enjoy the moisture renewing gel mask, and so when I do my clinical solutions, when I do my dermacosmetic, a couple of times a week, I sleep in the moisture renewing gel mask, so I
mhm.
really like that. But I started using, and I like the brightener bundle, so I would do the brightener bundle in the morning, which is I would use my booster with the brightener booster
Mhm.
and the serum C plus E, which I love that in the morning. But at night, I would sometimes use the hydrate booster hydrator. But I've started using the line reducer, and I'm thinking that might be what I'm going to try here.
With the vitamin C and the line reducer, the
Not on the
clinical
same day.
solution booster, or are you talking about the dynamic wrinkle limiter?
No, I was talking about the line reducer and the booster.
Yeah, it has vitamin C in it.
Oh yeah, yeah, because it's the one with the orange.
Yeah, I use that one.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
All
That's
right.
my favorite one.
Oh, I love Janice Reed in the background doing our little chats. She's so
Yes,
cute.
I do too.
I tell you, she's doing a good job with that. All right. Was there anything else? Because we're gonna just chat. We have something special on Thursday night. So anything else that you want to share about your clients? You even had a client take a picture and post it in your Facebook
Yes,
group.
she did. I was so excited about that. She supports me so much, and she didn't tell me she was going to do
Oh,
that,
that's
but
so
and I
nice.
went into my Facebook group, and
And there it
there she
was.
was, and I was so excited. So,
Well, I'm
and
proud of you.
she told me, she was one of the ones that said, sometimes I'll do my night stuff, and then in the morning I'll just get up and go, "Oh, I already did my moisturizer." And so she said, "But that made me think." And so I think I got her more regularly, consistently, and She said, yeah. She said, so, but I was excited about that.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
should
that
be.
was,
That was such a
that
sweet picture.
sometimes that takes a lot of
Hmm.
courage to do things like
Yeah,
that.
and as Janice said, that's a true friend.
Yes, she is.
And she looks a lot like you. I was like, look at that, look at Pat. And I thought, oh, that's not Pat, that's her friend. That's her best buddy.
That's so
All right.
funny.
Well, before we go on to another subject, and I'm going to bring Janice Reed back in just a minute, I have a little special gift for you because you accepted the challenge and you did this with me all month long. So, and you live at the beach, you live in Virginia Beach, and
Yes,
so
I do.
this is a fun prize. This is not, nobody else is going to have this prize. Okay, so one of the things in the South is
Okay.
Lily Pulitzer. Have you heard of Lily Pulitzer?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Lily Pulitzer, and it is featured in the Catch the Wave, and it is the most beautiful trinket tray.
Oh my
Goodness!
goodness.
Beautiful.
I
Notice
love it.
it has the aqua turquoise look to it.
I
And
love it. I love
so
it.
anyway, you're going to catch the wave.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank
So
you
anyway,
so
this will
much.
be, I may hold off. Well, anyway, we'll figure out the best way to get it to you so it's not break.
I think you can. I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Okay. So, but I'm so proud of you.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you. Thank you.
you're so welcome. Okay, Janice Reed, I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to have you unmute because we're going to have some fun. And okay, we're going to show muted attendees. All right, Janice. So now I want you to unmute. All right. We have something on Thursday night, which is May the 1st at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it is one of our favorite consultant events. And we each get to invite 3 of our favorite clients, customers, to be with us. So it is called, and I call it a private preview party, where we are going to show all of the new products and you will get to see what is underneath.
Finally.
Yes.
Finally.
So be confidently you. So Pat, you've come to the private preview parties many times. We have 15 consultants who can participate, and they all receive their pink envelope in the mail.
Which
Yes.
was this?
Yes,
I
where
have
it
mine.
says top secret. All right, so Janice, you're going to go after Pat. So Pat, talk a little bit about why you like to come to the private preview party.
For one thing, we get to see the products, a sneak peek of the products, which is wonderful. We get a lot of information about, all the products, and I just love the fact that we get to see them. We can plan, how we're going to present the products
Yes.
ourselves, and I just love it.
All right, and Janice, why do you? No, we're not talking preferred customer right now, but why do you like to go to the private preview party?
To see the new things that we're getting, and then to decide what I want the most.
Yes.
Because, or what I think my customers would like the best.
Exactly.
And I just love that, so I can share with them, especially when we get a new scent or new colors. It's exciting.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
All right, so preferred customer is where we enroll our customers into receiving the lookbook in the mail. Pat, you've been doing this for many years. Why do you like preferred customer?
Because for one thing, it has a sample in it.
Yes.
For the customers. It's cheaper than me getting the books myself and mailing them out. And it's just nice to keep them me in their mind when they get
Right.
that book.
That's good.
It's just a little reminder. You've got the best consultant. Look what she sent you.
That's right.
So,
All right, Janice. Now you've been in the business not as long as Pat and I, but you have always done preferred customer. Tell me, why do you like doing that?
To stay in touch with my customers and let them know we have new products, and so they're going to get one, and my name's on there,
Yes,
and who can forget that when they have their Mary Kay
that's right.
brochure in their hand, they're going to
That's
say,
right.
"Oh, that's my friend Janice that sells
Mhm.
Mary Kay," and they've got to where they whisper that all over the hotel now.
Wow. Okay.
The books are here. The books are here.
Oh, that's so
It's
good.
fun. Mhm.
Yes. So we get to invite 3 clients. So you may want to invite 5 to 6, and 3 can be there, but on Thursday night, I will have a little video showing all the products. Then I'm going to show all the products. Y'all get to open up your envelopes. In the envelopes, I even have facts, the fact sheets that y'all can learn about the products. But it's just a great fun thing. I tell you, when a director gave me that tip about I'm trying to remember what house I was living in when I started doing it.
oh,
And I remember what house I lived in, and I lived in that house when John was named school superintendent in Bartow. So that was about 2008, 2009. So I've kind of been doing it a long time,
mhm.
but I just love that private preview party. And yes, I know that all the products are on In Touch by then, but you don't get to see, I mean, up close like you get to do with me. And you will also receive, which I'm very excited about, the electronic copy of the lookbook that day. Also, to everybody who did
Mhm.
PCP, I will send that lookbook out, which I think is great because you can download it on your
Yes.
devices. It's phenomenal.
Yes.
Mhm.
So anyway, Thursday night we will be in the meeting studio, and we're going to have a good time with that. So, in May we've got some really fun things coming up. So, all right, we're going to sign off from our National No Makeup Day celebration, and then I'm going to chat with the ladies before we close out. But Janice, do you want to share any thought? How do you think our skin looks?
Beautiful.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Glowing.
That's right. We got our glow
Mhm.
on.
Yeah,
Yes, we
exactly.
do. Yes,
That's
we
right.
do.
We are glowing with
Yeah.
glow with
Mhm.
confidence. We're going to glow with confidence. All
I
right.
like to see that.
Yeah, I think people like to see that too. Okay. All
Mhm.
right, Pat Burke, anything you want to share?
Okay, just my little catchphrase that's been this month. Consistency equals healthy skin. So just remember that, ladies.
Consistency equals healthy skin. And I like that. And where you can say glowing skin is always in. All right, let's